Hello, welcome one and all. You all suck.
Alright, so this next guy, so I didn't go off on him quite yet because I really didn't even know who he was, right? What the fuck? This kid must be stopped!
Now, believe it or not, I've been waiting to make this video for years now. And I've been wanting to make this video for years as well, but I've deliberately held off doing so until now. Let me tell you why. Let me take you back to the latter half of 2017. The first KSI versus Logan Paul match is just round the corner. Leafy is about to depart from YouTube for the first time and will remain absent for many, many years to come. And iDubbbz is just about to drop a fucking bomb on a YouTube channel that I despise, known as Ricegum. Now, I reckon, honestly, I could do a good 20 minutes on why I hate Ricegum, because there's so much material to work with. The CSGO gambling shit, the flexing, the shitty music, the time he asked a woman who'd been raped if it felt good. The list goes on, it's endless. But the thing is, everyone has already ripped on Ricegum for all these things, most notably iDubbbz in his content cop. So as much as I'd like to, I'm not gonna rag on Ricegum for all that shit in this video. I'd like to, but it's been done before, so we're skipping over it today. Because today, you see, we have a different task at hand, ladies and gentlemen. You see, today, boys and girls, what I want to focus on is possibly Ricegum's most infamous phrase: irrelevant. You see, back in 2017, when Ricegum was at his all-time high, possibly the highest his channel will ever be at, back then, Ricegum was very, very fond of calling people irrelevant, of mentioning and pointing out people that were dropping off or didn't pull in the numbers anymore.
Have all those guys that are irrelevant now, but hey, irrelevant. I feel like this guy thinks he's like above people. He was calling people peasants and irrelevant, like, you're irrelevant.
And at this time, I and many other YouTubers made the point and said that Ricegum better hope that future YouTubers are a lot nicer to him when he eventually drops off and becomes irrelevant. And so now maybe you can see why I've held off making this video for so long, even though I've really fucking wanted to make it. Because I wanted to make this video at a point in time where I could comfortably say, safely say, that Ricegum's channel has fallen off, at least temporarily, possibly permanently. And at the moment, it is pretty safe to say that Ricegum's channel has completely fucking fallen off, so why not? Let's take the chance. And so today, I'd like to take a closer look at Ricegum's channel, and have a look at what he's been up to now that nobody really gives a fuck what he's doing anymore, and maybe even solve the mystery of why Ricegum's channel is starting to slip into the shit pit. So you might be surprised to learn this, but on the other hand, it's very likely you won't be. But Ricegum hasn't uploaded in over a year now. His last upload was in July 2020. There hasn't been a single one since then. And his Twitter's in a similar state as well. There haven't been any posts on that since July 2020 either. I didn't check his Instagram because I'm not logged into Instagram on my laptop. And I couldn't be bothered logging in and trying to find my Instagram password for the sake of Ricegum. But I assume that's pretty inactive as well. Maybe a bit more lively, but not much more so. Basically, we can assume that he's been taking a backseat role since July 2020, just streaming and posting shit on his fucking Instagram that nobody cares about. But then again, I also remember hearing that he'd been banned from Twitch, so maybe he's just given up now. Fucking hope so. So let's progress onwards to the heavily filled bags of piss that Ricegum calls YouTube videos. Maybe they'll shed some light onto why he's buggered off from the internet, apparently. His last upload, as of now anyway, is this one here. It's mercifully only 5 minutes long, but somehow it still manages to be complete shit.
Dude, she does this all the time, so I was like, I'm gonna just film it because, like, a little clickbait thing, you know.
Still filming people without their consent, I see, Ricegum. Some things never change, do they? Basically, I would estimate about 40 to 50% of this video, which is only 5 minutes long, by the way, but about 40-50% of it is just him promoting some secondary channel he's got called Family Gum, which appears to be some sort of fucking couples channel he's got.
It's been like 7 months, and I remember when we were dating, I wanted to make like a vlog channel, but then, you know, couple vlogs do really good, so me and her kind of made one called Family Gum. And 2 days ago, I dropped this Family Gum vlog, which you guys probably don't even know about, so make sure you guys go watch it. Family Gum vlog. I met up with this new girl.
But don't worry, it's completely blacked out, and it hasn't been active in over a year either, so we're safe. But basically, from the 3 or 4 glances that I took at this secondary channel, it basically just looks like a place where he would clickbait and whore out either his current girlfriend or one of his ex-girlfriends. So basically just complete bottom of the barrel shit.
I posted this new girl on my couples channel, and she's mad, which makes no sense. It's been so long, she has no reason to be mad. I don't think I did anything wrong, and I didn't even really know what to say to her.
Get to the point, you colossal bitch. Fuck me, my man, you're so good at dragging shit out, aren't you? I'd forgotten how dragged out and padded out with nothing Ricegum videos are. And remembering it now by watching the videos again, it's like remembering a painful memory you've repressed.
What are you doing?
Just chilling.
Did you upload a video with that girl on Family Gum?
What video?
Are you serious?
What?
What is wrong with you?
And yet, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, this woman's right. What the fuck is wrong with you, Ricegum? So you've got a couples channel, and you break up with the girl that you're doing the couples channel with. And then, instead of, like, archiving the channel or anything like that, you continue uploading on it with your next girlfriend. Like, I can't understand the thought process behind that. I don't think there was a thought process behind that. Surely at least you delete all the old videos with the old girlfriend, or just start a new fucking channel. Like, it wouldn't be that difficult, would it? But no, you just kept uploading on the same one. That's almost laughably stupid. Anyway, that's quite enough of that shit, don't you agree? It's safe to say at this point that Ricegum has fallen from what little grace he had, because that video there was complete shit, even by Ricegum standards. And all of his latest, potentially last uploads have been similarly shit, like bad even for his standards. In fact, ironically, his last upload was the best one. Mainly because it was so short, but it was one of the more bearable ones. Take this one here, for example, his penultimate video. That's like 50 times fucking worse. It starts with him promoting some diss track that he promises to upload tomorrow, but he never actually uploaded it, I don't think, by the looks of things. Either that or it's been deleted. Anyway, it's not fucking there. And then he does a brief, shitty little intro, and then basically just plays someone else's video for about 2.5 minutes.
Just so pointless. All of it is pointless. So I did call him out for lying, and this is his response.
You never said, nah, it's cool. I paid you, my nigga. You never said in the future.
Yo!
And that brings you comfortably up to about 3.5 minutes. And this video's only about 7.5 minutes long. So it's all bollocks. It's fucking shit. He just promotes his own shit and then plays someone else's video, because otherwise he'd only have 3 minutes of content to work with. And sure enough, most of the interesting shit that happens in this video, not that it's interesting, but the most interesting of the sludge that is this content, but the most interesting stuff all takes place at the end within about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So the rest of it is all just fucking padded filler. Basically, the premise of the video is he gets pissed off at some phase people because they posted a TikTok. I don't fucking know. I don't subscribe to this shit. I don't even pay any attention to this shit because it's all boring and complete and utter trash.
Yo, Jarvis, bro. And what was that all about, bro?
What do you mean?
Come on, bro. And don't play stupid. And you know what you did.
I don't even know who these fucking phase people are. You probably do. I don't. I don't care to know. All I've been able to gather is that one of them, at least, is nicknamed Jarvis.
Yeah, chill though. You're bros.
Yeah, Ricegum is a bitch. Sorry, but this man can't throw a fucking punch. And this is coming from an equally skinny smoker who has not thrown a punch in years, but I would feel confident with my odds if we ever got into a fight. Ricegum was in fact called out to a boxing match about a month or two ago by iDubbbz. This was after he went on Drama Alert and told good old Keemstar that iDubbbz probably wouldn't ever call Ricegum out to a boxing match, or wouldn't be brave enough to do so, but he'd be down to do it because he's not a pussy like Ian.
And the only person I could really think of, and I don't hate him, you know what I mean, at all, but I mean, he did drop like a 30-minute vid on me and just has a lot to say about me, and I feel like it would be really, really interesting if me and iDubbbz were to box. I think it would be interesting. And I've asked him like through Twitter. He just ignored me, and then I asked some of his boys that I felt like Max, and just some of his boys, and they were just like, yeah, he probably isn't interested.
And then, sure enough, when iDubbbz actually called his bluff, Ricegum wimped out of it and pussied off like a little bitch. He bullshitted some poor excuse and just fucked off swiftly, basically. So, considering that iDubbbz is like me, and is skinny and not particularly threatening or intimidating to look at in any way, I can say with confidence and scientific probability that Ricegum is most likely a massive pussy. The only other thing I heard of about Ricegum since he stopped uploading last July anyway, was from about 6 months ago when he got involved in a cryptocurrency scam. He had a wad of money waved in his face most likely, and in exchange for that wad of money, he promoted some fucking pump and dump charity Bitcoin scheme. I don't fucking know, there's probably shit on the screen explaining it better than I can. Anyway, basically this is just more proof that Ricegum is so stupid that money will blind him to any kind of common sense. He will basically do anything for money if the price is right. If you wave enough little green pieces of money in his face, Ricegum will completely lose the ability to ask questions such as, should I do this? Or maybe should I decline this particular business transaction? And when confronted about it all, again, on Drama Alert, he fucking hung up.
One last question before I go. Both of you recently have been involved in crypto scams. Any thoughts on that? Aiden? Rice?
So it's safe to say he wants nothing to do with this whatsoever. And to be fair, I can't blame him, but you know, you don't get off that easily. Good old Ricegum hiding from responsibility. That's the old Ricegum I know and love. Also, my. Keemstar's cropped up in this video quite a lot, hasn't he? Don't you worry, by the way. I'm working on a end-of-year APIS special. I'm going to talk about Keemstar and his recent departure from the internet very soon in that, so prick your ears up for that, boys and girls.
Killer Keemstar!
But anyway, other than him backing out of the boxing match, and that was at the end of October 2021, not much has really been heard of Ricegum, and what has been heard has been really boring and of no significance, basically. He hasn't uploaded anything, he's definitely not streaming anymore anyway, and he's barely posted anything either. I suspect, again, that he's posted some shit on his Instagram, but genuinely I can't be bothered to check. I just really don't give a fuck. And the reason he's so quiet is probably because the only two things of major significance that have happened to him in the last 2 years have been very, very negative and bad for his image. And all of this is a blessing unto both YouTube and the internet. Ricegum, it brings me more joy and happiness than you could ever possibly comprehend to finally and definitively be able to say this to you. You are fucking irrelevant. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. This is just something short and sweet to keep you kind of tided over while I work on the Christmas end-of-year special. So until that, uploads might be a bit few and far between, but please bear with me. I promise I'll make it worth your while. In the new year, I've got a couple of big projects planned as well. One for January sort of time, and then there's going to be one in April that I've also sort of half announced anyway. You can go and look if you're interested. It should be in my fucking, what's it called? YouTube community tab. That's it. Check there. You'll probably find it if you've got half a brain cell. So Ricegum couldn't find it, could he? Anyway, keep them peeled for the end of year special and the shit coming afterwards. But until then, thanks for watching. Take it steady. This is Mother Moocake signing off. I'm going to go to bed now and probably fucking just scream into the pillow for a while. And I hope your night is just as bad.